So a lot of what I do centers around helping people with brand photography. There are 4 different kinds of brand photography that I would recommend going out and getting. And if you're talking with photographers that do brand photography, I would make sure their packages include at least these 4 different kinds. So the first is portraiture, both on the more formal end of things and on the more informal end of things. And when I say formal, I don't necessarily mean stiff. I mean where the intention of production value is really there. And when I'm talking about pairing that with informal photography, or portraiture rather, I'm talking about portraiture that is a little bit more candid based, that looks a little more off the cuff and spur of the moment. The next type of brand photography that I would do is your product. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a physical, tangible thing. Your product can also be an idea or a service, just a message. Have some imagery that's based around that. And that could be everything from a conceptual still life to an actual physical product or service. The third type of photography that you want are action shots. These are just basically images of you and your team engaged in doing what you're doing. You see a lot of cheesy stock photography that is team-based. You don't want to use stock photography in team image or action shots. And the reason being is, if you're showing a boardroom and a boardroom meeting in an action shot, you don't have that boardroom. Those people around that table aren't your teammates. And when you have clients or people interacting with you, showing up to your space, they're going to expect to meet those people and be in that boardroom, and that's not going to happen. The next is detail shots. They can be tight product shots. They can be shots of hands-on keyboards. Love detail shots because they can be peppered in and out of everything. And as long as they fall within the visual brand standards of your style guide, they're going to be a great supplement. When it counts, don't hide behind stock photography. The more original imagery that you can get somebody to produce for you, whether it be stills or video, the more trust you're going to build with your audience, because they're actually going to see you and the people that you are with and the things that you represent. If you'd like to take a look at some of my work and see more of what I'm about, feel free to check out my website and social media handles.